Welcome guys to attempt number 2 at race 2. We have a grid of drivers ready. If I switch to the right thing, here we go. We have a grid of drivers ready to go in a load of radicals. So hopefully everything will go according to plan this time, but it's looking a bit better. It's looking better. Where's my stereo cast? I'll just switch to the leader, to switch to the driver. Go for the driver names on. On pole for this one, Max Vermeems on Dacio starts second alongside then Jake Wilson and Nickname 147. Louis Devart on row 3 alongside Shiny Waffles. Then we got Nitram and Becky York, Patrick Shabir and Spenter, Bob Barker and D-Wiz, Majute Manuel and S-Man and Dranuk is at the back, very back of the grid. We're about 80 seconds from the start of this race, and we'll take you through the format as we tried to do last week. We'll take it. Who is? Okay. We have a 20-minute race ahead of us. There are no track limits. Well, there are kind of track limits, but no track limits. 20 minutes of chaotic racing. We have a physical safety car for the first time since the Indy 250 back in September. I'm super excited for this race. I hope you guys are. We're 50 seconds away from the start. No VSC today, just the full safety car. We have a physical safety car we have at our disposal, driven by our very own admin Lucas. There he is. No, that's him. There he is. Safety car, big word, safety car. 30 seconds from the start. Louis Devart's had issues, so he's having to disconnect. That's not a good start. In addition to this, we've got a second race coming for you after this race. 20 seconds from the start in AF4. And here come the lights. All 6 lights are on. And we're underway. That's a bad start from Jake Wilson. 3 people haven't even started. 3 people haven't even started on the grid. I've never seen such chaos. Where were they? But we're underway in any case. We're probably going to have a safety car deployed. As Max Vims gets away very well from Nickname in P2, Non-Jasio 3rd, Wilson 4th. Wilson managing to recover from a poor start. Someone off the grass, that's Nitram, who's gone straight off at Old Hairpin on the exit of, I don't even know, Quainer Curves? Where's the safety car? Where's the safety car? We've got another 3-car crash. Barker, Nitram and Becky York have crashed at the Old Hairpin as well. Nitram only didn't get very much further past Old Hairpin, so I suspect he was the cause of it with his rejoin. That sounds like a safety car, so away we go. Nickname, so Vermeems on Dacio is second, Nickname third. I think Nickname is going to let Ondacio pass. So Ondacio's going to let Nickname pass. I think it was an overtake. We have the virtual safety. The safety car is there, ready to be deployed. All the drivers will be driving at 80 km per hour until they catch the safety car, which is just in a couple of minutes' time. We'll have a look on board from Max Vermeems. We're in the Radical SR3. We'll do the old FIA. Here's the safety car. We've got a rear view for the safety car. There we go. Lovely. Lucas is leading away. No, technically it says 16th and his name is Safety Car. But here comes the grid as they go through with the safety car. We've got Max Vermeems in the lead. Nickname is second. Then Jake Wilson on Dacio. Spenter, Majute Manuel, Shiny Waffles and S-Man. We've got Nitram. We've got a Concertina back here. This is just chaotic. Seriously. How? I don't even know how. This is shambolic from the drivers at the back of the grid. There shouldn't be this much weaving. The safety car's all the way up there. No one's catching up to the safety car. Why is no one catching up to the safety car? Come on! Safety car can't go much slower. This is painful, but these are teething issues. This is our first time using the safety car, and hopefully, as things progress, it will get better. Maybe even final A will be a little bit better than this. So let me talk you through the rest of this format. There's the rear view. Let's switch to the front view for maximum memes. Let's go for the TV camera. Right. So we'll be approaching, hopefully, the end of the safety car period now. Once that goes away, we've got 16 minutes left in this race. Great. You should see the safety car randomly teleport as he goes over the start line. There he goes. And the race is underway. Look at that. That looked pretty good. That looked pretty good. So, 60 minutes left. That's a really good start from Nickname, who goes for down the inside. And Wilson's going to try and follow through. No. Fimmies hangs on round the outside. They can still be side by side. The top three from this race progress to final A. This is final B. Every position in both races is worth some value of points. Nitram has already spun off with two cars. Nitram is just dangerous at this point. Nickname down the inside of Max Vermeems into the old hairpin. They're still side by side going back up the hill. Behind that, Ondacio Wilson are side by side as well. This is 4 for the lead. Don't pull away a safety car now, because this is amazing. Nickname was having a look again at Vermeems coming into I don't even know what corner that is. Wilson getting a good run out of the corner and up towards McLean's. And he's going to take third. Jay Wilson's going to take second from Nickname as well. Ondacio's going to try and follow through on Nickname as well. This is so crucial to get a spot in final A and a guaranteed bigger set of points. In all this, Vermeems is trying to pull away. Got to be very gentle through the final chicane. But we're all good. Nickname goes a little wide. Spencer's going to be right there trying to pick up the pieces, and he does so. Takes 4th place away from Nickname. Excellent start to this race for Max Vermeems. Wilson second. Ondacio following very closely behind in third. Spencer and Nickname are still Spencer is 4th. Machuti Manuel has taken Nickname for 5th, almost down into turn 1 at Hollywood. Is it Hollywood? Is it Nickname's CPU that's causing some issues? Okay, he had the similar issues yesterday, I think. Further back in the field, Shiny Waffles pretty close to Becky York in the back of P9. Let's move back to the back of P4. It's right on board with Nickname as he tries to take Spenter coming at the top of the hill. There's a tag between the two of them, but they're both okay. Looked a bit like Villeneuve on Schumacher at Jerez, but a lot safer. Spenter will be done by S-Man for P5. S-Man's looking much better in this race than he has in some of his other races. He's always been good with qualifying. He didn't get to set a qualifying lap for this race, but he's here. He's started at the back of the grid. So he's already at P6. He's doing a really good job. Thank you to the 40 of you joining us, by the way. Behind this, Louis Devart down the inside of Machuti Manuel. Both first-time races today. Devart tried to join for Silverstone, but obviously we all know what happened there for everybody. Some really good lap times being set. Max Vermeems with 107. Everyone else doing 109s minimum. So some really good lap times. Machuti Manuel down the inside of S-Man, I think that is, down into turn 1. If I can get close enough to see... That's Machuti Manuel in P7. Overtaking Louis Devart, who's still trying to get him down the hill towards the corner curves. Oh, he's off round there. They're on their own. Dranuk and Shiny Waffles were side by side for P9. Becky York's dropped to P11 meanwhile. S-Man has overtaken Spenter coming out of the old hairpin. Dranuk versus Shiny Waffles for P9 meanwhile. Spencer's doing a really good job. S-Man as well, both from really far back. Machuti Manuel's at the back of the grid as well, so they've all done a really good job. But they need top 3 if they want to have any decent points. Oh, we've got a spin up front. Oh, running right into the back of Devart, but he's offline, so we're all good. Becky York dropping another position. She's spun at McLean. She's still at the back of the grid. Bob Barker, not that Bob Barker, I would assume. Tram down the inside of D-Wiz into the final chicane. Shiny Waffles has spun off. Meanwhile, at the final chicane, he's going to try and rejoin very carefully because Bob Barker and Becky York are going to be back into this. Nickname catching S-Man. I think S-Man's actually just done Nickname, to be fair. S-Man is doing an amazing job in this race. He's up to P4. but he's got 5 seconds to find if he wants to have a shot at a space in Final A. Granted, it's at the back of the grid. The top 3 of these will join the back of the grid for Final A. And we'll tell you who's in Final A at the end of the race as we switch round. We've got 2 20-minute races on our hands. S-Man goes wide. I need to get the track map up so I know the corner names. Donington, there we go. Don't park away his circus info, that's better. My mouse decides to go haywire. Right. The whole field's spreading out now. Becky York's still trying to catch up. Patrick Shabir's gone. That one's McLean's. Coppis is the next one. Oh, Shabir's gone off at McLean's. He's gone rally crossing, but Blue Devart's quite close to my footing man. One in the back of P7 as they head towards Roberts, the final chicane. I bet you didn't know that corner was called Roberts. I guarantee you, I'm only saying that because I'm looking at the track. Most of the field seem to have spread out now. We've had one safety car, and that seemed to calm everybody down. So I think that's maybe the safety cars actually worked. Wide goes my footing man well into turn 1. So too has Nitram, Dranuk behind. Dranuk from the very back of the grid up to P10. So that's a pretty good job from him as well. Redgate, Hollywood, Quaker Old Hairpin, in that order. I'm remembering now. This is like one of the closest tracks to me, and I don't know all the corner names. I get them mixed up. I always get the claims wrong. Nitram, on his recovery through the field after what I'm assuming are CPU issues based on what we saw last night in AF3. Oh, we started the BM sponsor thing. BM no longer sponsor us. So I'll just get rid of... Yeah, just get rid of the whole thing. There we go. We can do the sponsors later, but there we go. BM no longer sponsor us. They've moved to AOS. In Takuma's new server. Wilson's closing to about a second from Vermeems, but this is the best battle going on at the minute. Nitram down the inside of Mahmoud was P8. Good line through there. Mahmoud was quite slow, but Dranuk has to save a slide and does so. D-Wiz is going to be here in P11 trying to catch that. Have we got any other camera angles? We do. I've got like 3 different ones. Nice. Wilson still trying to close that gap for the win against Max Vermeems. This is crucial for an extra position in Final A. We've got 15 drivers in this one. There should be 16. Oh, we're 34. So these guys will qualify 18th, 19th, and 20th in Final A in a few minutes' time. We're only halfway through this race. There's been plenty going on. Let's find a ball with Mahmoud Manways and tries to catch Nitram, or at least stay with him because Nitram's only just passed. In fact, let's switch to Wiz because he's catching up to Dranuk. Thank you for the 200 bits. I was a bit gutted that I didn't get that move done, but it was worth a try. It was worth a try. Oh, Wiz had a little moment trying to get... He saw an opportunity, but didn't quite seize it properly. Wilson has just passed Vermeems. No, Wilson's just gone straight off. Vermeems just spun. What's going on? They're both spun. The top 2 have both spun. And they come to... I think the top 3 have all spun. What happened? What? It's all gone potty. Wilson leads from S-Man from Vermeems. The top 3 all spun at turn 1. I don't know why. There was just no grip all of a sudden. What? So Jake Wilson leads this race all of a sudden. I don't know. S-Man's going for the lead. Round the outside, he's done it. S-Man leads this race. Dranuk has spun. That's at the first corner. I've already forgot the name, even though I said it not 5 minutes ago. Go on, lad. AF4's got everything this season. Nickname, so it's S-Man, Wilson, Vermeems, top 3. Nickname 4th, Ondasio 5th, Spenter 6th, then Louis Devart, Nitram, Mahuti Manuel, D-Wiz 10th, then Shiny Waffles, Becky York, Dranuk, Patrick Shabir and Bob Barker in 15th. That's your top 5th, that's the grid. D-Wiz gone wide at turn 9. The grass really slows you down on this track. Becky York has had a bit of a moment at McLean's. Wilson going for the lead on S-Man. A little bit of a bonk, it looked like, into the first corner at Redgate. It is Redgate, right? Yes, Redgate, then Hollywood. Eventually I get it right. Vermeems, who was on a flyer before, it was flying beforehand, at least early on in this race, has managed to catch up to within the top 3. Thank you, Charlie M58. I'll also say thank you, 23 Moonwalker 23, and thank you, Brill Kid, and Rossu, and Lurks Flood, and Duncan 1974, and Poulet, all for following in the last 40 minutes. Really appreciate it. I had less problem with it. Yeah, I tried to learn the Valorant corner names beforehand. For me, he's already caught onto the back of S-Man. He's going to try for a move. S-Man, meanwhile, is trying to move for a move on Wilson. Wilson had a bad one out of I've done it again. I don't know. For me, he's going to try down the inside of the both of them. He has a look. He's done Wilson. He's trying S-Man as well. S-Man's going to not give it up. S-Man keeps the lead. What a move. Wow. This is for the top three. This is incredible. Nickname's going to be in this as well. You can see 4th and 5th are there as well. Mechuti Manuel has spun. That's at the final chicane. I'm pretty sure. No, that's actually a long way back. That's at McLean's. I'll never forget where McLean's is now. 52 viewers. Thank you so much for joining us. This is quite a race. The top 5 is all within a second of each other. What a race we have in AF4. This is just final B. We've got one more race coming up for you right after this race is done. I haven't stopped speaking for so long. I haven't not stopped speaking for so long doing a commentary. This is doing a commentary for a race. I'm loving this so much. Nickname's starting to lose off the back, drop off the back of Wilson. That's Spenter going wide at Old Hairpin. So on Devart takes P6. Mechuti Manuel has gone off. That's at the final chicane, currently facing backwards. Vermeems takes the lead on S-Man going into Coppice, which I know the name of now. I'll never stop. Yeah, I'd say S-Man is now under pressure from Wilson coming down towards the final chicane. Let's run on board as he looks for a move. It's a better view of this. There we go. That's a better view. Nickname is also half a second back and might have a look. Oh, as a little moment does Jake Wilson going to the final chicane. He's going to stay with him. S-Man's actually gained more time on Wilson on Vermeems than Wilson has on S-Man. 5.5 minutes left in this race. Probably about 5 or 6 laps left. As a result, Vermeems goes a little wide at Redgate. S-Man's going to stay with him. Nickname, meanwhile, still with Jake Wilson. Ondatio P5 is still with him. The top 5 are all there. I can't believe this. This is the best. This is the best. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am, because I'm really enjoying this. Max Vermeems looking really cautious through the Old Hairpin, and S-Man looking a lot more racy. He's looking really strong around here today. It's unfortunate he didn't get a chance to set a quali lap, because he's really good on quali pace. We would have been in final A. So S-Man's trying to recover from last to first in this, and that's 2 races of last to first. Oh, almost losing it to S-Man. Ondacio's past Nickname 147 for 4th place. Ondacio's brother, also called Ondacio. I don't know which way around it is. I think this is Sebastian on the racetrack. Nickname down the inside towards the final chicane. Now brakes earlier than Ondacio does, so Ondacio's going to keep that position for now, but Ondacio's going to have to be a little bit more cautious with the final chicane because he's going deeper to turn in. Dranuke has been passed by Wiz, who goes across the grass to cut McLean's. Patrick should be able to take that position as well. Becky York might even have a look at this in P13. S-Man down the inside! S-Man retakes the lead on Vermeems. I haven't commentated in so long that my voice has gone all high-pitched when I get loud, rather than low-pitched. Sorry. Vermeems is not going to give up this lead. Vermeems is going to stay with him. He's 3/10 now, but S-Man leads this race. I've never seen S-Man win a race. In fact, most of these people have never won a race before, because this is Final B. A lot of the people are new guys, or people that have never raced, or haven't raced much in our community before, or have just been locked in AF4. What a race we have on our hands. Just under 4 minutes left. The front is where the action is. It's the more important action. But here we go. Here's a battle for 5th place. Nickname, Devart and Nitram. Nitram's doing a really good job at trying to pull back from the field. But Devart has been sort of around this sort of place, P6 roughly, through most of this race. He's going to try down the inside. You can tell he's looking for it. He's too close to not make a move. Down the inside goes Louis Devart into the final chicane. What? Nickname having a look, not quite going to get there. Nickram's going to be... Oh, Nickram ends up rear-ending Nickname and spinning off himself. He's got to be really careful because Spencer's going to be coming to the final chicane and there's a stopped car there. Nickram's still facing backwards. He's going to have to rejoin carefully again. There's still... Okay, there's plenty of time, so Nickname's going to get away well. Back to the lead. Vermeems down the inside of the Old Hairpin. S-Man keeps it for now. Ondatio, this is why I'm sticking to the lead battle. Did S-Man go wide? He did a little bit, but he's still staying with him. Ondatio, I think, Wilson switched places. I think Jake Wilson had an issue round it out, going off at Redgate. Nickname still close to Louis Devart. Is it Louis or Louis? I'm going to go with Louis. It's easier to say, I think. Vermeems still half a second. There's also a lap car coming up in the form of Mechuti Manuel, who started off so well in this race, but he's dropped back as the race has gone on. He did well at the start. Isn't Vermeems going to take advantage of the lap car on the way to try and make a move on S-Man? He is. He's going to dive down the inside. Oh! Max Vermeems gets hit. I don't think Max Vermeems should have tried that move. because Mahuti Manuel was getting out of the way. There wasn't enough room for the three of them to go side by side. That was clearly Vermeem's fault, I think. It wasn't a safe move to make. And, S-Man had to move out of the way to avoid hitting the lap car. S-Man did what he could. Shabir has passed Dranouk for P2. I think I saw someone try to spin. Vermeem's almost spun the back end round Redgate. Shabir and Dranouk are battling for P10. Becky York has caught up to D-Wiz. We'll switch to that in a minute once this battle's finished, at least for now. Oh, Dranouk, that's not quite how you take the braking zone. And I do talk about switchbacks a lot, but that's not quite how it works. Ondacchio's caught up for Vermeem for P3. I'll switch back to Becky York just quickly. Our only female racing driver today. It's great to see her. She's really done really well, I think. She's looking really competitive. She's just got caught up in quite a few battles today. Switch towards the front now. Nickname and Devart now got. Is that a lap car behind? I think it is. That will be the lap car of. Yes, that is Mahuti Manuel. Oh, Nick had a little dummy dive down into the final chicane. Might have caught Wilson off guard. Becky York's had another spin at the old hairpin. Ondacchio within half a second of Vermeem's coming out of that Redgate. That's out of Redgate. 45 seconds left in this race. This is the final lap now. I think. It'll be close, but it should be that. Bob Barker's overtaken, but Becky York has gone wide at McLean's as well. I don't think it'll be that long. Ondacchio's had a bit of a moment. That's not Ondacchio, that's Max Vermeem's having a moment on the exit of the old hairpin. S-Man's got a 1.5 second lead. He's got about 4 or 5 corners to go left in this race. He's gone off at McLean's. Don't do it now. You're so close from the end. Just hold on, S-Man. It's within a second. Vermeem's is within 6 tenths now. About 7 tenths. This isn't over. 2 corners to go. The timer will run out. This is the final lap and the final corner. Vermeem's does break a little bit later. Unless S-Man's going to have any issues, which he doesn't. Oh, Vermeem's does! S-Man wins in Donington. He wins final B. Ondacchio finishes second. Vermeem's finishes third. All 3 of them go through to final A. Wilson will finish P4. Devart just about finishes P5th, maybe? Yes, he does, by less than a tenth of a second. Nickname finishes 6th, then Spenter 7th. Neatram will finish P8 after many spins. That was great. P9 for Shiny Waffles. Patrick Shabir will finish 10th unless Dranouk has anything to say about it, which he might, because there's a final chicane still to come and they're within 3 tenths. D-Wiz will finish 12th. Barker finished 13th. That's a good one from Dranouk at the final corner. Is he going to make a move? He's going to try and go to the line. It's not close enough, surely. No! About a tenth of a second. Shabir takes 10th. Dranouk 11th. D-Wiz 12th. Bob Barker 13th and Becky York 14th, and Mahuti Manuel already finished 15th, 30 seconds off the back of 14th. What a race to start us off with AF4 today. That's what we want to see. We got one more race coming up for you. S-Man, Ondacchio, Vermeem's all have qualified for final A, and that'll be in about just over 5 minutes time once this is all finished and straightened out. So let me get you up to speed with who is qualified for Final A. In addition, we've just seen the results of Final B. S-Man, Ondacchio and Vermeem's all qualifying for that race. In addition to that, we have... let's see, the grid is as follows. Final A's grid is... I believe it's Lukey Smokey, Alberto White, CRT Bradley, Mario Fonseca, Shard, Fulenix, Nemanja Popovic, Fabio Raffaello, Wolfs, Kay Jansen, Jorvadil, Nick Stroll, Dian Rebo, Randomize, Epelu, Alan Roshek, Thomas Cameron, and the 3 you've just seen take the top podium in Final B. S-Man, Ondacchio and Vermeem's. That's the order from 1 to 20. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. You have no idea how much I said while the microphone was muted. I suck. Right, let's see if we got the B, have we got the A final going yet?
We have a problem.
Okay.
Of course we do. What's the problem?
Hold on.
That B final was amazing. Okay, we're back. A few technical issues dealt with. We'll be restarting soon. We're going to be starting under a safety car. Oh, I need to actually tell people that. Hold on. welcome back. We are here. We're now on race A, and we'll take you through the grid. We're going through a little bit. We're going to go through a rolling start under the safety car because of some issues with setting the grid. So you'll see S-Man, Ondacio, and Vermeems at the front. They shouldn't be. They should be at the back, and the safety car's there. Lukey Smooky is also not on pole, so P1 should be whoever is starting P6 right now, which is I don't know yet. Alberto White, there he is. CRT Bradley starts P2, Fonseca P3, and Shard P4. Then we got Fullenex P5, Nemanja Popovic P6, Raffaello P7, and Luki Smook will start P8. Whoever this guy is here should be starting P9, then Kay Jansen in P10. P11 is unknown. P12 is mixed roll. P13 and P14 are also unknown. Then P15 for Eppley, Adam Roshek. Then Thomas Cameron, Denny, Jake T24, and then S-Man, Ondacio, and Max Vermeems. So this race will start under the safety car, who's currently starting P4, which is quite handy. Hopefully this goes well, and hopefully it's not a complete trash. <sniffs> 80 seconds away from the start of race A. Hopefully you guys enjoyed race B. Race A is going to be just as good, hopefully, if not better, with less crashes, hopefully. I think it's not so much dangerous driver. I think there's some CPU issues going on, maybe. I don't know, but we'll look at it on Monday. By all means, if you have some issues with your CPU, now is the time to tell us. Like DM rather than in Twitch chat. 50 seconds away from the start. 34 points on offer for the race winner in this race. 15 points guaranteed. Randomizer still got checksums, so it must be his track. That's disappointing. Who have I missed that's joined now? Jovadil is there. Mixtron is there. We're missing 3 drivers from the start of this. Who's making those sounds? It must be the safety car. The focus as we go to the lights. You don't see angles like this anywhere else in motorsport. We're going to focus as the lights go out. For the most anticlimactic start in history, CRT Bradley didn't quite get the message. People seem to have misunderstood the fact that we were a rolling start and you're supposed to not move positions. This is chaos. The safety car should take the front of the grid. Followed by, it should be Alberto White, then CRT Bradley P2. We've had 3 people, 4 people. Uh-oh! Oh, jeez. Here we go again. It's happened again. It's happened again. The server's gone down again.
It hasn't happened. We're restarting the race because the rolling start didn't work.
It really didn't.
Yeah, Apelli forgot, and some other people did.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people forgetting. Right, I'm gonna just check the. I'm just gonna check the server quickly.
It's not dead. The server's fine.
The server's fine.
Danny's just.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. He's just restarting it. He's restarting it.
Gotcha. That's good. So we're probably restarting the server. Okay.
Yeah, that's restarting right.
So we got to wait another 5 minutes. I hope that the wait time's being cut down.
I don't think so.
Because it was going to be another 5 minutes. It's been like 20 minutes since the last race ended.
Well, I don't know why you didn't just restart session, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious as well. But thank you to the 30 people who are still with us through all of this. We'll get there eventually.
I should have
Beans
just
time
kept...
will not be happening. I mean, to be fair, we had like 80 people join last week, even though there was no race. So this is.
Yeah, I shouldn't have told you. Maybe you would have had beans again.
Maybe we should just not have any races anymore. This is no longer a sim racing channel. This is a food channel.
Assetto Foods.
What do you want me to eat next? Next time the server goes down, what do you want me to go? What do you want me guys to do?
Blood sausage. Blood sausage. Blood sausage.
It's got to be something that I can easily get to, because I don't know when the server's going to go down.
What do you have? Just straight up fucking butter without anything else.
Just
on
butter.
It. It's just butter. Nothing else.
I might have
Just
bike pudding.
butter.
I don't have bike pudding.
I mean, you don't have it. Come on, get some lard on them bones.
Nitram says pizza. Not bad.
Pizza.
Still takes ages to cook.
Yeah, it takes a long time. Just cold butter.
There's
Just
no
out
real
of
weird British foods.
Are you sure about that?
There's no weird British foods that aren't in other countries. Which fair beans is one of them that is in other countries. But anyway,
It is
I'm
in
getting the servers back up.
countries.
So I'm able.
Must be.
Yeah.
I would think.
Oh,
I thought the safety car was going to be an R8. But
It
it's an
was,
A-
but we
radical.
changed it to the radical just in case that was the cause of some issues, but it wasn't.
Ah, okay.
It was
Yeah.
it was. We don't know what it was. We're in touch with Emperor servers. Very good guys. So
Yeah,
Emperor servers
better
helping us out.
better safe than, you know.
Right.
It's better to be safe.
Make sure they know for certain not to yeet away at the start.
And randomize this checksum again.
Yeah. Get him to try the track because he must have downloaded the car because that's what I told him to download.
No, it's the no. If it was the truck, it would have been can't compare checksum. So it is the car.
I didn't realise that was an issue.
Yeah, it's somehow the car. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe his files corrupted in between.
Quite possibly. Or it's a
It
different
seems
version
like-
of the radical, maybe.
Lukey Smokey's in the right place. It seems like.
No, he
Or
should
is this
be.
a random
He should be P8. But we're
Is
sorting
this
that
a
out.
random?
It's not a random grid, no, it's the correct grid, but if you ignore S-Man, Ondashio for memes and safety car who all took part in final B, then you've got Lucas
Yeah,
Mookie
exactly.
starting on pole, even though he should be starting 8th, but we're sorting that. So pole position is actually Alberto White. Everybody
I
else is
see.
here, so I'm going to go ahead and say bye, Polly. I'm going to go through the grid again.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye, Polly! Oh, he's just going to stay in here muted? Okay, fine. Alberto
Of course
White.
I am.
Alberto White starts on pole, Bradley starts second, then Mario Fonseca and Shard, then Fulenix, Nemanja Popovic, Mario Raffaello. Randomised would be starting there, I'm assuming. Then Kay Jansen, Jorvadil, Mixtroll, another blank space that could be Mixtroll, sorry, it could be randomised, and that one. Then Eppley, Adam Roshek, Thomas Cameron, Denny, Jake T24. Then S-Man, Ondashio and the memes. But first and foremost, the lead will be the safety car. As hopefully rolling start attempt number 2 will go much better than rolling start attempt number 1. Server stuff was all causing this. We've had some issues setting the grid for this race. But otherwise, race B went off without most of a hitch. Forza Mario de Fonseca and Miguel dos Freches. Absolutely. Forza Mario. Wolf's heartbroken he can't join, and rightly so. Here come the lights, not that it matters. Let's watch the carnage at attempt number 2. That feels better. In race 1, we had people not starting. We still got people not starting at the back, but we're mostly away. We're way better than we were last time. That's S-Man who's decided to wait there, which is fair enough. Still a lot of people having issues trying to comprehend this. JD24 lacking about a bit. Otherwise, we're doing okay. S-Man's taken his position now, mostly. Almost there. Almost there. We're getting there. S-Man, don't collide with JD24. You've almost got this. You've almost got this. It's painful. What are you doing while you're muted? And there's the back three. Yes,
No,
well,
I
that's
am
your
muted
news.
myself.
I just said that. Oh! As you
Yeah, I
muted yourself.
muted myself because I saw, you know, that's scary.
There we go. Everyone is in position as they should. Somebody died. Someone just lost connection. I don't know who that was.
Would that be Jake?
Or he might have reset himself. I think he might have
I see
reset.
him on track, but oh wow, he's lying a little bit.
Otherwise, okay. So we'll switch to the safety car. We'll go for the rear view. Looking back at Alberto White, ready to get going on his formation lap. Look behind Alberto White as well. We see Bradley and Fonseca and Shard as well. Bradley already trying to size up his rival. too loud? Yes, not too loud. A little bit lower. There we go. Okay, we're just about ready to get started then. Alberto White, Bradley, both completely new. We've never seen them before. We'll see how we go. Randomised might just get to join in the back of the grid. We'll watch now as we see the safety car disappear as he gets to the line, and we'll be underway for this race final B at Donington. And we already had 2 people crash out. We are under green flag racing, sort of. Yeah, mostly clean. Everyone gets away pretty well. Otherwise, White gets overtaken by Bradley into turn 1. Fabio Raffaello behind. Getting overtaken by Shard. There's a 4-car collision. Meanwhile, that's a spin. That is for... Oh, there's someone going... Ooh, going wind upside down. There's another crash there. We're going to have a safety car, surely. Got to be a safety car. Thomas Cameron, Shard are involved. Kay Jansen is involved as well, I think. And maybe Max Vermeems, although he's at the back of the grid anyway. They're slowing down to the safety car speed. So we've got the safety car coming out. They're in Sector 1. They were in Sector 1, so hopefully we should just get the safety car coming out and yeeting... Yeah, here we go. The safety car's coming out and yeeting past everybody. So we'll just get 1 lap of safety car and we'll be back underway at the end of that, at the end of this lap. Just want the safety car just yeet past everybody. So safe. He's going to P19 apparently. Oh, there's a car lagging out. Who is that needs to go? Shard is lagging out. He needs to probably get out, but otherwise... Okay, safety car's going to try and pass by everybody. Yeah, Shard is seriously lagging.
If it gets too bad, I'll kick him.
He needs to be kicked like now. He's getting too bad.
Okay, I'm doing it. Yeah,
otherwise, everyone's pretty much around. White's almost at the end of the... coming around Coppice, so hopefully we get... Safety car's up to P8, now P5. What's that coming over the hill? It's the safety car! There he is. I'm so getting copyrighted for that. That was too good. There's Fonseca, and we now need to back up everybody because we're almost at the final corner. We might need to go for another lap here. Everybody else behind is currently backed up like that. That's someone else having issues.
Yep, I've kicked Shard.
Yeah, Shard's gone, but someone else is having issues. I think it might be Thomas Cameron or Kay Jansen. No, they're both.
No,
but
he got hit by Shard with this pig.
No, he teleported straight back. Safety car's got the fastest lap. Brilliant. So we are going to have 1 more lap of safety car because we're waiting for Kay Jansen and Thomas Cameron. Apparently had a moment, maybe. We're just going to wait for the rest of the cars to back themselves up to the rest of the field. And we're back going again for 1. We've got 1 more lap of safety car then, I'm guessing. What do you guys think of the the safety car format? We've got a few things to deal with, but it's looking... What do you think? What do you guys think? "15 minutes left in this race. Everybody's sort of yeeting down the hill. They probably shouldn't be because things like that happened just behind D24. Denny, Ondaccio, Apelli was spun off. Oh, and there's a car. Whoa, that must have been scary for Apelli. I don't know who that was doing that. Randomised is still trying to get in. We might still get some decent result out of this if we can keep it going. It's Jansen. Kay Jansen's having issues. He is lagging out all over the place. Is it he or she? They are lagging out all over the place. And also punts for Max Vermeems. Max Vermeems is struggling to get going. Yeah, Kay Jansen needs to be out. They're lagging too much.
Oh yeah. Yep. Doing
Yep,
it.
get him out.
On it.
I love how we've got like 4 people doing race control today. This is great.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Right, we are just about ready. Everybody mostly is here, so we're going to be going away for a race start. For the first safety car restart. You'll see the safety car teleport randomly away. Boop. And we're under green flag racing once again. Alberto White gets a decent enough start. Bradley is still going to try and look though. No, he's not. Behind that, Popovic and Smokey pretty close behind. The side by side again up the front. I think that was Alberto White going wide at the exit of turn 1. So Bradley now leads this race. Jake D24 is going rally crossing. That's not quite where the track goes. Knocks off Adam Roszek. He's going to get going in. He's going to get going in eventually. Fulenix coming P9, trying to get past Fabio Raffaello. A real stalwart of AF4 is Fabio Raffaello. Trying down the inside. Oh, not quite. Not quite there. Just up front. They're there. Jovedil and Luki Smokey. Luki Smokey almost had a pole position. It's not going to work. Alberto White retakes the lead from Bradley, going through Coppice. Bradley's under pressure from Mario Fonseca meanwhile. Switch to the onboard. Better onboard than that. Better onboard than that. That's a better onboard. Bradley has now got the inside. He's going to dive down the inside of the final chicane. Oh, and a touch between Bradley and Fonseca. Fonseca spun round on the racing line. He's hit. What did he hit? He full innings, I think. Mixed troll, is it mixed troll? Lots of cars involved in that, but we're going to be just about okay to keep going. Fonseca, that was a dangerous move. I might have to be reviewed at the end. Up front though, Fulenix passes Raffaello for P5. Denny's followed through. No, Raffaello's gone and yeeted off at the exit of turn 1. What the hell happened there? Smokey is already up to P4. Catching Jovadil. Behind that, Ondaccio and Epoli. Ondaccio through the back of the grid to P9. Same for Vermeeves, he's up to P10. Good stuff for them. They're side by side going through Old Hairpin. Ondaccio takes P8. He's gone wide at the Old Hairpin. He's going to be under pressure from Epoli once again. No, Epoli's going to be under pressure from Vermeeves just behind that. Round the outside, he's going to be inside for McLean's. In front of that, I saw someone go off track. There's 2 cars following off track. That's Jovadil and Lukey Smokey as well. They're just so chaotic, this race. This is worse than the B race, even though the start was awful. Like 5 people didn't start. But otherwise, we're doing pretty well. It's got a bad start. It's worse than race B, which is something I wasn't expecting to say in this race. Epoli still staying with Master Moves. He tries to pull and follow Ondaccio in his charge through the grid. This is an excellent start from all 3 that started at top race B. They had to come through race B. S-Man's P10, Ondaccio P6, and Vermeeves P7. Popovic down the inside, around the outside of Denny into Redgate. Makes the move. Good job from him. Fulenix up to the podium positions. He's been surprising me. He was really fast in qualifying. Lukey Smokey has left now. Randomize is still trying to get in. Ondaccio is trying to defend from Epoli into the Old Hairpin. Epoli's got a good run though through Old Hairpin. Epoli can't find a way past yet though. He's going to switch to the left maybe. He's looking for the left. He is. He's down the inside. He's going to be the outside for McLean's. Swoops around the outside to Epoli. Yes, makes the move. Good move for Epoli there. Up front, I saw Vermeeves go a little wide at Coppy. He's going to be under pressure, but Denny's catching up to Popovic. He's staying with Popovic, rather. Behind that, the battle for P8. It's P6. It's like Vermeeves, Epoli, Ondaccio, Cameron, S-Man, Jovadil, and Mixtrol, all through 6 to 12, all within a second of each other. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Fastest lap for Alberto White, 106 points, is 3.313. That's someone going wide, I think, at the exit of the final chicane. I don't know who that is though. It's S-Man who had him at the moment. He's been overtaken by Jovadil and now by Mixtrol as well. S-Man's going to try down the inside again. No, didn't quite make it. Randomise, give up, I'm afraid. It hasn't worked. Ondaccio, side by side with Epoli, going down the Craner curves. As Hollywood, this is the Craner curve. Ondaccio's going to have the...
The spin with Lukey was because of FPS problems, so he is now retired.
Okay, I think I saw someone go off. Epoli, yeah, Epoli's way off in the gravel at the exit of Old Hairpin. Epoli did so well, and it's all gone now. It's all gone. Denny P5, still staying with Popovic within about a second. Behind that is the battle of P7. Ondaccio, Thomas Cameron. Thomas Cameron's come to the back of the grid as well. He's done a really good job today. So is Jovadil. But he's starting to prove where he is. But he's going to try. He's under pressure from Mixtrol down the inside. It's so hard to differentiate the different cars. That's why I have the driver names on. Still trying with Jovadil. He's going to be under pressure from Mixtrol, who rear ends Jovadil. Mixtrol's going to be under pressure from that. Yes, man just says nah, yeet. He yeets off, and he's going to be rejoining on the racing line. Mixtrol's going to be parked on the racing line. He's going to get away well because Roshek has got is far enough behind to avoid that being a problem. Randomised, still trying. Checks and failed. I don't know what's going on with his car, but the battle for the lead seemingly separated now. 4 seconds between White and Bradley. Oh, I switched at the bad time. Someone was across the grass. No, they weren't. Cameron still within about 4/10 of Ondaccio in the battle of P7. This is worth around about 30 points or so. Just short of 30 points. This is crucial in the championship. The more people that join this race, the more a win is worth. So do join this if you are able to. It's great. As you see from the racing today, it's amazing. There's moves. Fonseca on his way through, trying to pass his countryman in the form of Fabio Raffaello. Just locks at the brakes and says, maybe I shouldn't. Just gives up on that move for now. Behind this, I noticed Jake D24 and S-Man side by side for P10. S-Man's going to try and keep around the outside, but Jake D24 is going to squeeze him all the way down that pit straight. Oh, S-Man has a little moment on the exit and almost went into the back of Jake D24. There's a saying, insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Now, without knowing much more, oh, they bang wheels! Jake and S-Man banging wheels, still going up the hill. And again, that's 3 times it up, going up the hill. And bangs wheels with Fabio Raffaello. Is Raffaello going to hold on to it? Yes, he is, but Fonseca's going to try for a move. Yeah, insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And I believe randomise, we can officially call him insane without knowing much more. We probably should know much more, but yeah. Randomise is insane. Moving on. Probably squirrely on the exit of the final chicane. S-Man right on the back of Jake D24. But not close enough, has a moment. That's a little bit of a lag moment from Jake D24, and S-Man rightly moves out of the way. To try and oh, I don't want to get involved in that. I don't want to get anywhere near that. 7 minutes to go in this second race. Jake is having more lag issues. S-Man is rightfully scared to go anywhere near. Fonseca's past Raffaello. What was I looking at? Ondaccio versus Thomas Cameron. And Giovadil as well now. Giovadil's got a really good run out of an old hairpin. Either that or Ondaccio's got a bad one. Down the inside goes Giovadil. P8 for sure. It feels weird calling him Jean. Let's switch back to this because Giovadil was looking at the move on Ondaccio. It's only just past Thomas Cameron. He was only having a look. No, nothing there. Let's switch back to this for P10. S-Man again having a look and maybe scaring Jake into making an earlier turn in. But gets a bad one out of the corner. Someone does, actually. Fonseca does S-Man. Ooh, that was weird. That could have ended much worse than it did. Jake, I don't know who's P10 at the minute. There's 4 cars basically side by side. It's Jake that has P10, Fonseca 11th, Raffaello 12th, and S-Man 13th. But they've just switched places. S-Man just had a little wheel tap on Raffaello, pushes him off track. And he's right on the bumper of Fonseca going down the hill through corner curves. He's going to try down the inside of the old hairpin, has a look but doesn't quite make it. Moving on, but a good exit out of the old hairpin might put him in position to make a move into McLean. Down the inside goes S-Man. Makes the move, good move. Oh, what an avoidance manoeuvre from Jake D24 from S-Man to avoid hitting Jake D24 going off track. Fonseca takes the position as well. He's going to be on the... Ooh, jeez. Almost wipes the nose of Jake. Up front, Giovadil. Well, further up front. Giovadil catching Cameron. Gets a bad run though. Oh, Ondaccio just goes... Gone. Dead. Giovadil is dead. So too is Jake D24, who had a spin on the exit of the final corner. That was a brilliant fist. Side by side between Eppley, Roshek and Mixtroll. Roshek gets yeeted off by Mixtroll, who goes off the final chicane. That's him dead. Vermeems has caught up to within a second of Denny for P5. That really hurt. Mixtroll's still having trouble. He's having to do donuts to get going again. I don't know where he is though. I haven't looked at the track map. Where is he? Exit of... That's the exit of Redgate. Vermeems catching still. He's bloody fast today. He already took 3rd in the first race. He's looking like he's on to take 5th in the second race. That's a big haul of points considering where he started in this race. He only just missed out on final A, but he's got a huge turn of speed, and he's on track for something like 30 points. 29 points. It's 29 points at the minute, 30 for 5th place. Fonseca and S-Man still going at it for P10. That in itself is worth 25 points, roughly. Roshek has gone past Mixtroll. I think Mixtroll just let Roshek pass. This was probably a fair enough move. Giovadil is just Ondaccio just let him past. Behind that, Fonseca's looked at a move on S-Man, but doesn't get a good run out of old hairpin, so it's not going to continue much further. 3.5 minutes left in this race of AF4 today. We hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a great race from my perspective, I think. Actually, he's had a moment at some point. He's dropped him to outside of a second. Alberto White sets a fastest second sector. Fastest lap in the minute is a 105.954. And Alberto's still doing consistent low 106s most of the time. It's a very good lap. Ondaccio has lost so much time, he's under pressure from S-Man. And in turn, Fonseca and Raffaello, they're all together, 4, I guess 5, for 8th place. Fonseca down the inside of S-Man, almost wipes the nose. Wipes his own nose. Switch to the onboard as we go down the hill. Look at Raffaello who's trying to get past Mario Fonseca. Fonseca goes wide, old hairpin, here comes Raffaello. Oh, I had to make a very swift decision. Jake D24's gone off. Switch back to this because S-Man is down side by side with Ondaccio. That's Oliver Ondas rather than his brother Sebastian, who races an AF3. It'd be great if they changed their names. He's still banging wheels with everybody. Raffaello's down the inside of S-Man into Coppice. They bang wheels again. S-Man is all over the place. Fonseca's got past the both of them. I completely missed that. It was sort of a Moses move in between the both of them and takes 10th place. Only a couple of laps left in this race. Whoa, Raffaello decides against turning in for the corner. S-Man spins on his own. S-Man's now currently spun. I wouldn't turn to the left when you're doing that. Don't reverse doing that. Eppley's... Okay, you've got time, but still, that's not really what you want to do. He's going to get away fairly well and come back in P12. Just. Might be P13 soon, because here comes Eppley. Closing. It's not going to be enough. Oh, brace late does Eppley. Wow. A lot better than S-Man does. I switch to Fonseca as he is going across the grass, and the old hairpin desperately trying with everything he's got to catch Ondaccio and take P4. I don't know what happened. Denny spun at Coppice, so he's going to lose P5 to Max Vermees, but he'll rejoin in P6 because Cameron is just here. Here he is. Cameron's surely going to take the move at the final chicane. Yeah, job done. Thomas Cameron takes P6 from the back of the grid. Very good result from him. Who's your driver of the day? Who is your driver of the day? For me, it's got to be either Max Vermees or Fulenix. He's got to be under the radar, but he started sort of P9-ish, and he's come to P3 very well. I think Max Vermees is the driver of the day for me. Fonseca, quite close to Ondaccio, who's done a really good job himself to take P9. 30 seconds to go, so this will be the final lap, as Alberto White is coming around the Coppice at the minute. Lapping Rochek, who's in P15. Side by side goes Ondaccio and Fonseca, who's trying to go around the outside of Hollywood and down the inside at the Crater Curves. They're still side by side. We'll switch to the off-board camera. Oh, that's close to Fonseca, but he takes P9 away from Oliver Ondas. Excellent race we've seen today. Oh, wait, what? I missed that. Okay, so we've got one more lap. We've got one more lap left in this race. So anything is still possible. I must have miscounted how long it took to get to the line from Coppice. Raffaello, P11, is caught up to Ondaccio, Oliver Ondas, and is going to make a move for P10 surely with one lap to go. It's the only battle at the minute is within a second. But that's partly because there's been a lot of crashes in this race that weren't really necessary. But Alberto White has driven perfectly this race. Faultless drive. I think there's some people that might think the race is still going, the race hasn't finished, or the race has finished yet. Raphael Ondaccio might be one of them. No, he's still going. Everyone's still going. Jake and 24 can put this line, so we've got... There's still battle going on here. Raphael's really close to Ondaccio coming down the hill. He can try to move down the inside. No, he's not, which gives me enough time to say Alberto White wins AF4 on his first attempt. Bradley will come home second. Fulenix will come home third. All three drivers at the top of the table have never raced in a set of friends before. Popovic will finish fourth. Max Vermees is going to go home fifth after having qualified from final B. Come home and takes fifth place and 30 points. Stunning job from him. Thomas Cameron will finish P6. Denny 2005, Denique will finish P7. Jovadil P8. Then we got Mario Fonseca, who passed Ondaccio. No, Ondaccio couldn't quite pass Raffaello almost got past Ondacho, didn't quite. Raffaello takes P11. Espan will come and finish in P12. Epeli finished P13. Jake D24 finished P14. Adam Roshek finishes P15. Mixtroll 16th. And retirements, Lukey Smooky, and because of internet issues, Kay Janssen and Shard. Awesome race to start us off properly this time in AF4. Thank you everybody for joining us. It's been a great set of races, I think. There's already reports coming in from a lot of people. Who is that still on track? Is that Albo? Oh, it's Popovic going down the back straight. Still a few drivers going around the track. Can we bring in anybody, or should we just end it here? I think we'll probably just end it here, because I don't know who's who. But what I will say is, thank you everybody for joining us. To the 33 who are still with us. Next week we've got a break. Next week is AF2 actually. But what I will say is tomorrow we've got the return of AF1 that's round 7 at Berlin, the Berlin E-Prix there. That's all that's left for this weekend, I think. Yeah, that is.
The weekly race.
The weekly race tomorrow is, I don't even know actually. I forgot to look. I only care about the meme one, so I don't look. It's the Porsche 911. The 911 GT3R at Spa, 20-minute race there. That's tomorrow at 3 PM GMT. Do join us for that. That'll be great fun.
Indeed.
As I say, AF1 is tomorrow. That's at 5 PM GMT. And we've got the Steward stream on Monday at 2 PM GMT to watch everything from AF3, AF4, and AF1. They're going to be... That's not going to be a short one like it was last week.
Yeah.
Next week, we've also got AF3 back for round 2 at Shanghai Tianma. That's going to be amazing. That starts about 6 PM GMT. Thank you, Ondacio69, for following. I'm guessing that's Oliver Ondas. I've seen the other Ondacio here, Sebastian, who was talking earlier with a different username. AF2 is back next Saturday with Bahrain for round 4. I'll be on race control for that one. I'm not even racing. That's going to be great. I could do safety car.
Yes, you can.
I could do safety car. Yay! And race control. It's going to be so much fun. So yeah, that's what we've got coming up. AF Masters is here next week for the first time ever at Silverstone. I'm going to be racing in that one on Sunday morning. That'll be great fun. But until tomorrow, thank you everyone for joining us. Subscribe to us on Twitch or follow us on Twitch if you like. Join us on Discord as well to join our weekly races or to join AF4 when that returns in a couple of weeks' time for Red Bull Ring. Thank you very much and goodbye.